Hello dear viewers, welcome back to online English and German classes. Today we are going to discuss Keeping Quiet by Pablo Neruda. Pablo Neruda, the full name Ricardo Eliezer Neftali Reyes Basalto, he was born on 12 July 1904 in Chile. He is a Nobel Prize winning Chilean poet, began writing at the age of 13 and was profound in Spanish, English and French. Won Nobel Prize in Literature in 1971 apart from other prizes. He is considered as the national poet of Chile. He uses simple language. The subject of this poem, Keeping Quiet, is necessity of quiet introspection and creating a feeling of mutual understanding among human beings. Some of the words. Now we will count to 12 and we will all keep still. For once on the face of the earth, let's not speak in any language. Let's stop for 1 second and not move our arms so much. The poet says he will count to 12 and we all keep still. 12 seconds, 12 minutes, 12 hours, 12 days, 12 months or 12 years. That he doesn't say. He doesn't specify. That's for the readers to interpret. By the way, he will count to 12 and we will all keep still. And first time on the face of the earth this will happen, and will not speak in any language. Why? Because language is like a barrier, not like a barrier. It's barrier. It divides. It discriminates. So let's have only one language, the language of silence that unites for 1 second only, and stop all kinds of activities, physical activities, commercial activities, killing one another. Okay. It would be an exotic moment, without rush, without engines. We would all be together in a sudden strangeness. The poet says that it would be exotic, it would be very strange and unique and unprecedented. It must be, because it is happening first time on the face of the earth. How will it look? How will it look? Without rush, no one will be in a hurry. There won't be any pollution. All will be silent. All will be together. All will be like in a family. There will be universal brotherhood. We will believe in Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the universal fraternity. It will look strange, but it will be happy. Fishermen in the cold sea would not harm whales, and the man gathering salt would look at his hurt hands. Not only the fishermen, but the soldiers, the government, the rulers, the criminals, all kinds of people, those who are engaged in killing living beings, animals or human beings, either it is their business or they depend on them, but stop all kinds of violence and think for a while. Self-introspection. Not only harming others, but also he calls upon the soul gathering people that they will have time to look at their hands and feet, how much harm they have done to their own hands and feet. So they will have rest from harm. Those who prepare green wars, wars with gas, wars with fire, victory with no survivors, would put on clean clothes and walk about with their brothers in the shade, doing nothing. So he calls upon the governments, but I don't think the government will listen. The soldiers, the rulers who have been killing one another and have killed crores of people in the first, second World War and the war going on in Syria and Middle East and all. Okay, so if there are no survivors, it's because modern wars are very destructive. So if there are no survivors, the cities are destroyed. Okay, the countries are destroyed. Who will celebrate the victory? So he calls upon the soldiers that they should change their blood-stained clothes of the innocent. Okay, and they should wear clean clothes and walk hand in hand with the people. They should believe in universal brotherhood, universal fraternity. Okay, like brother. Okay, hand in hand. Okay, doing nothing, doing no harm to others. What I want should not be confused with total inactivity. The poet here clarifies that he doesn't mean total inactivity, that death like inactivity. No, no, no death like inactivity. Because life is all about activity. It should not be death like activity. I want no truck with that. Death. I don't mean inactivity like death. If we were not so single-minded about keeping our lives moving and for once could do nothing, okay, we have been single-mindedly doing things, pursuing our goals, okay, gathering more and more money, gathering more and more resources, never caring about others, never thinking how much harm we are doing to the animals and the forest and the environment and the nature. Perhaps a huge silence might interrupt this sadness of never understanding ourselves and of threatening ourselves with death. So, here in these lines, the poet says not only harming the nature and the living beings all around us, but in this cutthroat race, we have harmed ourselves and we suffer from different kinds of physical and mental diseases. That is not, we are not unfamiliar with that. So, gathering resources for what if life is not there? So, we are moving towards death, okay? So we will have time to interrupt, to stop all these kind of activities and think for what we are living. Are we living for gathering more and more resources and money? No, we are going towards death like that, okay, threatening ourselves with death. Perhaps the earth can teach us, and when everything seems dead and later proves to be alive. So here the poet says that inactivity for a moment doesn't mean that the life has come to a standstill. You know, machines are there, they also need time to time checkups and overhauling and repairs and all. So we need to stop for a moment, see the earth. Winter is there, so it is snow covered and it seems like dull and lifeless. Doesn't mean that the earth has come to an end. It waits for the summer or autumn, and again it is full of life. So we should also be like that. If there is an interruption or gap is there, intermission is there, it doesn't mean the death. We should take time to introspect or think for ourselves or meditate for a moment. We should stop our activities for some time and then think, meditate and self introspect, okay. And now I will count to 12 and you keep quiet and I will go. So here the last line the poet repeats the same thing, okay. So uh, I hope all of you, but I don't know whether you have enjoyed it or not. In case you have any suggestions, and because my mobile doesn't allow me to go beyond 10 minutes, so I had to finish it within 10 minutes, okay. So life, let us start a life afresh, and lockdown is a good example of that, though it is because of helplessness, but at last we have got time to self introspect and meditate how much harm we have done to the environment around us. And thank you very much. God bless you all, and please keep praying for me.